Hello, everyone. This is Alchemy, the analyst, and today I want to talk about Jalen Hurts. Do Jalen Hurts have to win a playoff game just to secure a spot? And also, I want to talk about the joint practice with the Browns and with the Dolphins. This is Alchemy, the analyst. Let's get into Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts. This thing is going around. I'm starting to look more and more into it. Jalen Hurts must win at least one playoff game to basically stay on the team. I think that's extremely unfair. I think that's unfair. I think winning a playoff game is a plus. Let me run down some quarterbacks. How many playoff games Dak Prescott won? How many playoff games Derek Carr even played in and won? Come on. Do you want me to go more? Deshaun Watson won. And he had one of the best offense and the best receiver in the league. Kyler Murray, 0. And then got destroyed. And I believe Jalen Hurts had a better game than him. His playoff game. I'm saying all that to say this, man. It's hard to win in the NFL. It is hard to win playoff games. Now, let's say if Jalen Hurts make it to the playoffs, he did the things I think he should do to stay on the team as win the division and just improvement. Let's see 16 touchdowns go to 25 touchdowns. Instead of 9 interceptions, let's get 7 or 6 interceptions. I just want to see improvement. Let's get at least 38 to 4,000 yards this year. Let's see the long ball look a little better. Let's see the accuracy is better. But to simply say win the playoff game, now say if it go this way, he basically has similar numbers and win the playoff game. Should he still be on the team? So you got to add parameters around these things because let's say if he has 17 and 8, same production as last year, he goes to the playoffs and we play like the Saints and win. He deserves to be on the team. I'm evaluating like, well, the numbers wasn't it's kind of the same as last year. I'm really not seeing no improvement, but he did take us a little further. I would think more of that than if he got 4,000 yards, 25 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions and get knocked off in the first round by like Green Bay or something. I'm like, man, the numbers jumped tremendously. But he just got unlucky because he played the Green Bay Packers the first round or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers again the first round. So you got to add parameters around these things, man. You got to go into more details about these things because then you leave your mind on an island and just listening to a bunch of guys. I mean, you got to see the stats go up. You got to see the improvement on the field go up before I could just include a playoff game. And I got to see him just knock off this easy division because the playoffs can be tough. What if we run into the Rams the first round and he get bumped off? Is that his fault? Or the Rams are just the better team and he just got outplayed by the better team? And he had a decent game. So you gotta add parameters around these things. That's all I'm saying. Can't just say, yeah, if he get knocked off in the first round, it's done. Come on, man. You gotta add context. Talk about Deshaun Watson once again, who could have still been a Texan, won one playoff game. Dak Prescott, one playoff game. Derek Carr, 0 playoff games. Come on, man. Carson Wentz, 0. Come on, man. It is more quarterbacks out there. What Baker Mayfield did with all that talent, right? He won like one. We talk about Josh Allen. He can't get past the Chiefs for whatever reason. Does that mean he deserves to be off the team? No, but you got to add parameters around these things. Gotta think about it, man. That's like saying, and I call it first round privilege because Calaberry, you don't hear these things about. Oh, Matt Jones, you don't hear these things about. Oh, who else won the first round? Tua is getting multiple shots. So you just gotta add the parameters. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But now let's get into the joint practice, right? We joint practice with the Dolphins and Browns. It could be any other two better teams to joint practice with the Browns and the Dolphins. First and foremost, they in the AFC. I don't think we even played them at all. The Dolphins have a dynamic offense that can show what type of defense we will have. Because you talk about Tyreek Hill, you talk about Jalen Waddle, and that offense has the potential of being something. Then you got your defense competing with that offense. Then they got a defense. I like it, Xavier Howard. Put Howard on A.J. Brown. Let's see how that will work. The joint practice can be very competitive. I like it. So, I like the choices. The Browns with that dynamic run game. I'm pretty sure Deshaun Watson is going to be practicing. We see our defense match up with a top-tier quarterback. And their defense is no joke with a Myles Garrett. Let's see how offensive line can hold up against a Myles Garrett. Denzel Ward. They got a defense and an offense as well. So I think we picked the two perfect teams to have a joint practice with. And that's going to be a fun and competitive practice. I'm not sure if they're going to have C's out. I can't even think of the word. Clips. I'm not sure if they're going to have clips out, or we just obviously a bunch of tweets of what happened. But those are the two perfect teams the Eagles should practice with. Scared y'all played them none this year. They on the AFC, you're on the NFC. Don't really have to worry about though possibly getting plays or ideas. And if so, they bring it into their conference, and then we can take some ideas to our conference. So I think those are the two perfect teams. I think those, because the Dolphins have the potential of being something. The Browns have the potential of being something depending on how long Deshaun Watson will be out. So I think those are the two perfect teams, man. But hey, man, I could be tripping. About this Jalen Hurts thing. Alcabir, what are you talking about? He has to win at least one playoff game. I don't care what you're talking about. And the Dolphins and the Browns, who are they? We should be practicing by ourselves or no joint practices. But this is Alcabir, the analyst.